Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Study FX channel. It has been a long time. Welcome back to this channel. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Study FX channel. We deal with binary trading, forex trading, and also crypto trading. So guys, welcome back to another amazing video. It has been a long time, but I'm finally back on YouTube and to give you strategies. So on today's video, I'm going to give you another strategy for rise and fall, and I hope this one will be simple for you to understand. So let's get started. So the first thing that we need to do here, I know most of you are familiar with Deriv.com itself. So we are going to go to volatility 25. So another thing that we need to have here is to have Deriv trading view. So after that, we need to come here we change our time frame to 5 minutes, and then after that we need to go back to our Deriv.com, and then I'm going to come here and change it to rise and fall. So sorry guys, we're not going to use the Deriv trader, we are going to use the smart trader. So let's get started. So you can see we have volatility 25 index and we have rise and fall. Start time 5, and also we are going to go with, we can choose to go with minutes or seconds. So for this strategy, we are going to go with 1 minute. So I'm going to explain the strategy with you. So we need to go here to trading view. So we are going to look at the latest candle. So we're going to look at the latest lower high or lower low. So we can see here we have lower low, and also we have here lower high. So all we need to do here, we need to come here and draw our simple line. And also here, I'm going to come to this point. So after that, we're going to go to our 1 minute. So for this strategy, I'm going to add an indicator. I'm going to add MACD. I'm just going to use one indicator on this strategy. So for our strategy, we are going to go back to 1 minute, and we are going to look at these 2 lines. So if our price goes up here, we are going to take a fall, and if our price passes here, we are going to take a rise. I'm going to show you in a minute. So you can choose to go with 5 seconds or 5 ticks or 1 minute or 30 seconds. So let's come here. So we are going to wait for it to create a candle that we are familiar with, and after that we are going to take our fall. So let's wait for it. So we can give it some few minutes. So I want to, so let's wait. But if it passes this line, this support, we are going to wait for it to come back to retest, and we are going to take a fall. So you can see here it's a fall. So we can go with a fall or a rise. So if it forms a candle like engulfing candle, so we can go with a rise, but we have to wait for it to form. So let's wait for a minute and then see how it goes. So from my view, so let me add another here. So from my view, I can tell like it has passed our line from 5 minutes. So let's wait. So we are going to wait until this candle closes. So I'm going to add countdown so that I can know how many seconds are left. So this one I'm going with rise. So let me go with rise. So it's delaying for a while, 2 seconds. Oh, my internet. So let me see if it did go through. So my internet is lagging behind, but let's see. I'm a bit late, but let's see. So for this one, we can choose to sell in between the market, or we can exit with the profit that we are comfortable with. So let's say we are comfortable with this 0 point something, we can just need to click here on sell. So let's see. So it's progressing to our direction. So I can choose to exit with the requota of the profit. You can see here it's 6.55. It's back to 3. So that's why it's good sometimes to exit with a profit that you are comfortable with, because the market can go in a different direction in any minute. Oh, so I think we're going to lose this one. You can see we are remaining with only 10 seconds and it's already on the lower side. But let's wait. That's a loss. But let's wait for the next one. So I'm going to take a fall after the closure of that one. So let me go back. So if we did take with 5 ticks, we could have won that market. So 06, 03, 2, 1. So for this one, let's see how it goes. So you can see we already have a bit of the profit. So that's why you can choose to exit after 15 seconds or 30 seconds. That's why it's advisable sometimes to exit the market when you see maybe a profit that you're comfortable with. But let's see, we have 35 seconds remaining. So I might choose to sell when I see a good profit. So I did exit with a small profit because I wasn't confident that the market is going for a fall. So you can see if I waited for a few seconds, it's going for our fall. Okay, back to rise. So let's see. Okay, no rush. We can also choose, so let me remove this. We can choose to go with 5 ticks, but 5 ticks it's a bit trickier using the trading view. We need to switch back to the Deriv. So let me go back to 5 minutes and see how the market is reacting so that we can proceed. See, this is still a fall market, but even if it falls, it needs to come back and retest. You can see in 5 minutes the market is going down. You see how strong it went down. So this one 4 ticks, let me go with 5 ticks because I'm sure it might go up for a few times. Let me see. My internet is a bit slow today, but let me see. It's a fall. So entering a rise market at that point was a bad move. So guys, I'm going to switch to another trade type. So let me go to Deriv trader, and then we go to we use the direct candlesticks that are here. So I need to change this to rise and fall. Let me change it to rise and fall. Then after that, we need to come here. I'm going to change to 1 minute, and then I'm going to use candlestick. Then I'm going to add my indicator, which is MACD, or we can choose to go as it is. So for this one, I'm going to change the volatility to something different. We can go with 10, 25, 50, etc., etc. So this one, it's not that good to enter. It has already proceeded down. So the reason why I don't like using this is because of the candlestick. You can see it's not visible well. So let me go with 50. So let's see. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to wait for it. So I'm going to draw my line here. So you just go to the recent high of the candlestick, and then I'm going to the previous one here. So let me see here. So we are going to wait for the market to reach above here or down. So you can see here sellers are losing momentum. So let's wait. So we are going to wait for the next candlestick. That is the one that is going to give us the direction of the market that we are going to trade. So let me come back here. So it's still going up, but from this market structure you can tell buyers are in control. So maybe this one was still a pullback, and then the market continue going up. So because this one is a rise, we can wait for it to retest, and then we enter our market. So let's wait. Oh, I have entered 5 ticks. So I wanted to use 1 minute, but let's see how it goes. Because the market, it's a bit unstable, but it's still a win. Let me enter 1 minute. Okay, so like that. So also you can choose to look at the worm so that it can show you the direction of the market. So only 18 seconds remaining, and then we go back up. 5 seconds, 2 seconds, and then 1. So that's an indecision. So let's wait for this one so that it can tell us the direction of the market. So if it chooses to come back here, it might fill in this gap and then continue going up. You can see it tried to pass this area to break the structure, but it didn't continue, meaning the market is still going up. So I'm waiting for this candle to close so that I can enter the market. So sometimes, although you need to maybe go to higher time frames so that you can know where the market is heading, also you can choose to maybe concentrate